Hi, I'm Lynette Turner, and welcome to the Break It Down Room, a solo series inside of my Midlife Women Entrepreneurs podcast. Today, I'm going to start with a question. Have you ever felt like you're always tired, but it's not just your body, it's like your energy? Like something in you, you're always having to push forward, always holding it all together? But maybe that isn't even who you truly are. Maybe it's who you had to become to survive. So many of us were taught to hustle, to stay in control, to keep moving no matter what. But under all of that busyness, a lot of us are burned out and we don't even realize it's happening. This isn't just about time management. It's about balance. It's about learning how to balance that masculine, get it all done energy with the feminine energy that's all about flow, calm, and intuition. The reason why I'm bringing this to you today is because I had this big realization at the beginning of January 2025, looked at my life and thought, I have lived the last 25 years in this masculine energy state. And honestly, I didn't even know what softening would look like or how to even find a balance. But over the last year, I've made and continue to make small shifts, of which I'm going to share what worked for me so that you can try to see what fits. Today's episode, I'm going to share with you some insights about how to balance masculine with feminine energy so you feel more peaceful, creative, and alive. So many of us have lived in our masculine energy for a really long time, especially single moms over the last 20 years. I can tell you, I've met a lot. I was one, and it was hard. We were always on in a state of masculine energy. And to me, I didn't even know that I was in that state because I didn't even understand what the difference was between a feminine energy and a masculine energy. So maybe it was you also that raised your kids on your own. Maybe you carried a demanding career and still took care of everyone else. Whatever your story is, you learned to push and stay in control because for one reason only, you had to survive. For me, I was raising two kids on my own for over 20 years. Work, parenting, money. That was the only three things I was focused on. It was all on me. There wasn't space to fall apart. I couldn't fall apart. There was no safety net. There was nothing that I could fall back on. And so that doing energy helped me, but it also came at a cost. I definitely got harder. I got tired. And for sure, I closed my heart in ways I didn't even notice. And I know that I'm not alone when I share this story. Over time, that constant push turns into burnout, into resentment, into numbness. And the part of us that receives, rests, feels, and creates gets quiet. That part is our feminine energy. And so my feminine energy got really quiet. So often our feminine energy has been silent, but the good news is she isn't gone. She's waiting for you to invite her back in. One of my Midlife Women Entrepreneurs podcast conversation that really helped me was episode 58. My guest, she spoke so beautifully about what happens when we let the feminine lead and allow the masculine to support. And for me, that was a big realization because she described it as a yin and yang, and she just didn't talk about it. She definitely embodied it. She taught me that feminine energy isn't passive. It's powerful, but in a different way. It can be soft and strong at the same time. It can be intuitive and intentional. And just like the conscious and subconscious mind, the masculine and feminine are meant to work together, not against each other. So that episode really cracked something open for me. It helped me see my burnout wasn't a time issue. It was an energy imbalance. So if this is hitting home for you, go listen to episode 58. It will show you what balanced power really looks like. So now I'm going to break this down. Masculine energy is the energy of doing. It's action, plans, goals, structure, and getting things done. It's a powerful energy. feminine energy, on the other hand, is the energy of being. It's receiving, creating, feeling, and trusting your inner voice. It's a powerful compass, and we need both, just like the yin and yang example. When we lead only from the masculine, which is always the pushing, the proving, and providing, we lose our ability to receive. And receiving is where ease lives. It's where you feel supported. It's where ideas come through. It's where you stop forcing and start flowing. The feminine is not weak. She is wise. And when we let her lead and let the masculine support, life opens up. Work opens up. Love opens up. Creativity opens up. Here's the truth. You may have lived in your masculine. You do not have to stay there. You can reclaim your feminine one small breath at a time. You're going to start small. You're going to stay gentle and let the shift build. So now I'm going to give you 3 powerful steps to help you work through this transformation. Step 1, pause before you push. When you feel that push to go, 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 I want you to stop just for 10 seconds and ask, is this coming from force or could it come from flow? Just listen for the quiet answer. If it's force, take one slow breath and take one smaller next step. Step 2, have one feminine ritual a day. Pick one simple thing to do just for yourself. It could be journaling for 5 minutes, taking a slow walk, sit with a cup of tea with no phone. Keep it short, 1 to 5 minutes, so it's an easy win. Step 3, find your feminine portal. Think of one thing that helps you connect to your softer side. For me, I like to put on something comfortable that flows and feels light and feminine. For you, it might be putting on a song and dancing in your living room, or stretching and breathing for 1 minute. This is your personal portal. I want you to commit to stepping through it for just 1 minute a day. Name it out loud. This is my portal. Your body will learn that cue. So you can get started as soon as tonight. I want you to ask yourself, where am I leading from force when I could be leading from flow? Notice the places you grip, fix, or over control. Close your eyes and picture your feminine stepping forward. She is not replacing the masculine. And remember that. She is only guiding it. She has always been there. You're just learning to hear her again. End your day with this simple line. It's safe to soften. Thank you for being here with me today. I will see you in episode 8.